Hey everyone, today let's know about some of the shocking details about the Kung Fu legend Bruce Lee. Let's start the video, but before that I request you to subscribe to the channel and like this video so that I can bring more exciting ones like this. The legendary martial artist shockingly died at a young age. Starting from his mysterious death to his hobbies, there are several shocking facts about Bruce Lee you may not know. Lee's grandfather was 100% German and Lee's father was Han Chinese. His mother, Grace Ho, was a Eurasian. Back in the 50s, this non-pure Chinese status led to non-acceptance into many Chinese kung fu schools. He had little choice. Fortunately, Bruce Lee got a legendary master, Yip Man, to learn Wing Chun. There are many conspiracy theories pertaining to how Bruce Lee died. On May 10, 1973, Bruce Lee collapsed to the ground during an automated dialogue replacement session for Enter the Dragon at Golden Harvest in Hong Kong. He was suffering from seizure and headache. Immediately, Lee was taken to Hong Kong Baptist Hospital, where the doctors diagnosed with cerebral edema. The doctors were able to control the swelling through the administration of mannitol. On July 20, 1973, Lee again got back the headaches. His colleague Ting gave him an analgesic, Equigesic, which contained both aspirin and the tranquilizer meprobamate. Lee went to take a nap and never came back for dinner. When nobody was able to wake him up, a doctor was rushed in. Before the ambulance came, Lee was dead at the age of 32. He was an excellent ballroom dancer. In 1958, he won the Hong Kong Cha-Cha dance competition. He had a personal notebook that had 108 Cha-Cha dance steps. It is said that as a US citizen, he had a chance to become a ballroom dance instructor at the age of 18 in the US. The Fast and Furious man wasn't genetically alright completely. Bruce Lee had a bad eyesight and was wearing glasses. In fact, he had even tried on contact lenses and was one of the first people to try contact lenses. Even with bad eyesight, he was accurate on his shots and kicks. Since Lee was nearsighted, he appreciated Wing Chun's contact style of movement. Bruce Lee had surgically removed his sweat glands from his armpit. He was unhappy with the sweaty armpits and they gave ugly looks on camera. He wanted to look great on camera without sweats on each frame. Though he knew to remove sweat glands were dangerous, he wanted to get rid of them for aesthetic reasons. No one in Bruce Lee's family preferred to call him as Bruce or Bruce Lee or Lee. Instead, they called by a nickname Little Phoenix or Siphon. According to Chinese beliefs, it was thought by his parents that demons and evil entities would spare the child if he had a girl's name. He was called Little Phoenix until he was a teenager. Actually, the name Bruce Lee was given by a doctor who was supervising him. The strongman Bruce Lee failed a basic military physical test in 1963. The test was by the US Army Draft Board. The board rejected Lee because he had poor eyesight and wore contact lenses. After failing the Army test, Bruce Lee managed to evade from being shipped off to Vietnam. Since Bruce Lee had mixed ancestry, no religion was forced on him. He was raised as Catholic and Buddhist. Due to this, he grew up as an atheist. As we now know that his mother was a Catholic and his father a Buddhist, he was free to choose his religion. When his mother went to the Catholic Church, his father sat at home. This was never bothersome to both his parents. Bruce Lee went to a Catholic school and that was school for his father as well. Lee was well in the fields of philosophy and theology. Ultimately, he became an atheist. Bruce Lee was fond of cannabis. After Lee's death, doctors found cannabis in his stomach during the autopsy. There were initial speculations that cannabis was the reason for his death. However, Dr. R. Lissette, the clinical pathologist at Queen Elizabeth Hospital, reported at the coroner that the death could not have been caused by cannabis. He was known to chew cannabis, and just to be precise, a potent one of that sort called Nepali hashish. On August 13, 1970, he was doing an exercise known as Good Mornings when he hurt his back severely. He was lifting weights of 60 kg. It is evident that this injury was a result of poor warm-up before lighting heavy. The result was an injury to his sacral nerve. The injury was not during movie shooting or during the movie, according to many. Although doctors told him that he can't be able to continue martial arts like before, he went on to star in 4.5 more films. He had chronic back pain on and off during his entire lifetime. He was crazily fast, would easily crush cans with his fingers, and was very strong. Unfortunately, the cameras during those times were unable to capture his moves. He was a superhuman of those times. Well, that's it for today. I hope you're liking Nerdies discoveries. Can't wait for the next video to learn more and be fascinated about. See you on the next. Bye.